Let me stop playing. Look, I got see the Steam Deck fans though. They want their news. See they ain't gonna give me no passes. Anyway, hello viewers. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. What? Now what I got for you little Steam Deck nerds? They want their news. Gotta give it to them. Anyway, so they're playing around here. Let's see here. What do we got? See, okay, NVIDIA 555.5802 released to improve GSP offload on KDE. NVIDIA released a tiny driver update today with version 555.58.02 that some KDE Plasma users want to have a look at. Only a few days ago, NVIDIA driver 555.58 was released, bringing it with it Wayland explicit sync. So this is a quick follow-up. The release note update GLX wait video sync 5G I/O to be more efficient. This reduced frame time stutter to some KDE configuration with GSP offload. Alright. Yeah, NVIDIA is on it. More on the GSP firmware in NVIDIA documentation. Uh-oh. Alright. So give it a test and see if it improved things for you. Alright. What else we got? Let's see. Okay. Cyber Knights. Oh, I forgot about this game. It came out right when the Cyberpunk was getting updates. It says Cyber 100 updates later, Cyber Knights Flashpoint is shaping up to be fantastic squad tactic RPG. Since entering early access in October last year, Trees Brothers have been steadily building up Cyber Knights Flashpoint into something great. They sent word that they're recently hit over 100 updates, and there's some really big stuff that being added. If you're into XCOM/XCOM 2, this is a game for you. Then it says, for controllers, Steam Deck players, for controllers and Steam Deck players, you're going to want to give it another go. As they said, they've smoothed out navigation scrolling, screen transition, and made it so that Steam Virtual Keyboard now appears for all controllers type. They will also be sending it into Valve for another verification round soon after all the changes, along with a new default controller configuration setup. As for everyone else, there's loads new, like the revamped new game experience to add in a full character creation kit for your main character, so you can pick up your own background traits and attributes and bounce for your knight. Dive into visual customization if you want. Then select your starting squad members, and then they say there's plenty that will affect your run too, like background having stat bounces, open up new traits, add in tags that their casting director story engine can use to offer up more context with more background option, plan to be add over time. And then you'll get 12 points to spend on your character across attributes like reaction, strength, will, and tech, depending on how you want to play. Traits sounds pretty fun too, giving you special stat bounces that grows over time with your knight as they achieve limits breaks where they can potentially pick up new traits, upgrade as a reward. And then it says check out all the stages in the last 2 updates for more info. You can buy it on Steam with native Linux support. It's 34% off Steam summer sale. Well worth it if you love turn-based tactics. All right. Yep. Okay. What else I got on the Steam Deck front? All right. Let's see here. Okay, we did that. Okay, we talked about, okay, let's see, will anything dethrone the Steam Deck? Probably not. Now, it's not about dethroning the Steam Deck, you know. It's all about supporting it, you know, and learning from it, you know. Anyway, it says while other vendors continually push out new handheld PC models, sticking similar internals into different shell designs and gradually bump up the RAM or processor, the Steam Deck just keeps selling like hot tasty cakes. There's multiple of other devices out there. Now they are in a few ways more powerful than the Steam Deck, but that hasn't seemed to matter a whole lot to Valve, especially since the release of the Steam Deck OLED, which was pretty huge upgrade. It's constantly a global top seller for Valve. I've seen tracking over time from their public list, which is done by revenue, not units sold, and of course the price of the Steam Deck compared with games with games and DLC is a lot higher. But when you think about how many units likes of Elden Rings and other top game sells, it's clear Valve are shifting a lot of Steam Deck units still. And it says here, when compared with other vendors like GPD, ANEO, Asus, and all others, Valve of course have the Steam Deck store to back it up. Other vendors don't really have anything like that, so Valve are in a more unique position to stick to one main model, and when Valve discount it, people will continue to flock to it. Other vendors continue to be a gamble, as you buy one model and they are probably just about to move on to their next. This has so many benefits for players as well, though, like good consistent support and constant software upgrades. Facts. Yeah. When I told them video game news was like real estate, they got the message. Then it says here, you only have to look at the new built-in game recording feature to see, and the upcoming SteamOS 3.6 that recently moved from preview to beta, that again brings in some big additions. Currently, there is 15,398 games for the Steam Deck rated to be playable or verified. Verified 5,047 playable, 10,351 unsupported, 4,297. Oh yeah, the title, will anything dethrone the Steam Deck? Probably not. Well, not until the Steam Deck 2. Yeah, the Steam Deck 2 is I think Valve is gonna shadow drop that Steam Deck 2 to this day. I got a gut feel. I don't think they're gonna make an announcement about it. I just think that it's gonna be shadow dropped. They ain't gonna give out no clues or no hints. And I got a feeling they're just gonna shadow drop it on all of us when we least expect it. Anyway, we go on to the next news here. Yeah, Steam Deck, man. This handheld, man. Oh, him? This dude? Yeah. No joke, man. Anyway, let me keep going here. Alright, what do we got? Let's see here. What else we got? Dead Rising Deluxe Remastered announced for Steam, releasing September. Yeah, add that game to your list, to the 15,000 plus games you got. Dead Rising Deluxe is real from Capcom. Not only is it coming to Steam, it's releasing somewhat soon on September 19th. So you should be able to play it on desktop Linux with Proton and perhaps the Steam Deck if it's optimized enough. And then it says, built on top of Capcom RE engine, they say it will be definitive remastered of the classic Dead Rising game. And let's see, improved graphics, update character model, Dead Rising Deluxe, Ola Bonjour, Sia, Dead Rising Deluxe Remastered, quality Undead Life implements. Yeah, they let's see, improved graphics is experience Wilmedia Parkview mall being overrun by hordes of zombies like never before in up to 4K resolution with a 60 frames frame rate FPS. Update character model. Introduce new high-end character modeling for Frank West, unhinged psychopath NPCs like Brad, Jesse, Isabella, and the beloved Madonna, survivor of the outbreak and the seeming endless waves of zombies. And it says, Hola Bonjour, for the first time, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. See it fully packed with voice actors for all characters in 9 different languages, including English, Latin American, Spanish, Brazilian, Portuguese, Japanese, French, Italian, German, Castilian, Spanish, and Russian. The game will also have subtitles across 14 languages, including the aforementioned 9+ Korean, traditional Chinese, simplified Chinese, Polish, and Arabic. Yeah. And then it says quality, numerous of adjustment on high requested features have been added to games. Like Frank West now has the ability to move while aiming. Aspiring photojournalists can customize action shot with filter to get the best glam shot of their favorite zombie. It says Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster has auto save function. Need a bathroom break? Don't worry, manual saves are still available when you need a breather. All NPC and survivors interaction are now fully voiced. New and improved NPC behaviors, real-time lighting, shadow effects, more intuitive and user-friendly controls, new fine-tuned user interface. You can follow it on Steam. Yeah, you guys got some games to play, man. Look at you. You guys are so spoiled. You Steam Deck fans, nerds, geeks, freaks. You guys are spoiled. Anyway, okay, we talked about Linux Mint yesterday. I did that, took care of that. So I'll leave that alone. Talk about that yesterday. Okay. Why not go over it again? It ain't gonna hurt. Let's see what they talking about here. See what Gaming on Linux got. What do you got? Let's see. It says Linux Mint Wilma will get a beta release. Linux Mint Wilma has a first beta release available for testing, built on top of Ubuntu 24.4. It will be supported until 2029. With this being a beta, it's not recommended for everyone. Only if you wish to test for issues and help get it primed up for full release. That's likely due either late this month or early August. A pretty big upgrade overall, thanks to the jump in the Ubuntu package base using it with kernel version 6.8 along with Pipewire by default. With the newer kernel, you'll get supported for fewer hardware too. And then it says so what to expect from its include better language support, Thunderbird as a dev package support by Mint instead of Ubuntu snaps, big improvements to the software manager, improved multi-threading, a new preference page, and a banner slideshow, verified Flatpak show the maintainer name, unverified Flatpak disabled by default, and clearly marked if enabled. Various artwork improvement, HIDP support improvements were made in the booth, sequent in Plymouth, and a slick greeter, a new Matrix web app for chat replacing XChat. Plus there are lots of updates to the Cinnamon 6.2 desktop, including less printer ahead of notification, silence for 2 hours, Wayland support, Clutter Toolkit agent, Spice key binding support, better avatar support in the Toolkit agent and user applet, workspace switcher, middle click removes the workspace being hovered, key binding ability to search by binding, in a corner bar applet, shift plus click action added, Applets improve precision in reporting VPN and battery state. Yeah, Linux Mint, folks. Yeah, you guys are good. Anyway, what else we got? These Steam Deck nerds, man. All you and your news, you and your deals, you and your games and your updates. Anyway, magnificent chunky shooter Suleco get a mega update. See, updates are rolling in. It's rolling in, man. Says here, Suleco is easily one of the biggest highlight of the year, with mixture over the top action and chunky retro visuals. Altered Orbit Studios also just pushed out a big upgrade for it, and it says, see my initial review for more thoughts. Not only is there a lot of improvements to the game, but a soundtrack is now live too, along with a bunch of bonus content thrown in like unused tracks that didn't make it into the game. Alright. And what else? It says here, some of the highlights from the update includes add resume game button in the main menu, add level visioning system, added hard boiled mutator, added armor up mutator, add extended bullet casing graphical settings, new weapons upgrade, weapon kit network, improved navigation in the early levels, improved general feel of the game, improved maps screen, improved movements option. Blood is now 0.2% more purple, plus lots more. And they say they also mention a save issue between Steam Deck, Linux, and Windows that should be solved now too. So if you swap between Proton and native Linux build, or a Windows PC and a Steam Deck, it shouldn't lose any saves. For some reason, Valve still have a tag for Proton. Says improvements to the Steam save system are welcome, especially with it being early access, and many updates are expected. It's nice to see they're working to ensure progress isn't lost. And for those of you who love the gore, they made various improvements to the gore system too, like apply more speed variation between different chunks of gore, and they added sound effects when giving corpse. Oh my. It says Altered Orbit Studio mentioned they're taking a short vacation now, but after that expect more of the randomizer mode, more story elements, and production for chapter 2 to continue. And they say you can buy Suleco on Steam, price $24.99 / $24.50 / $20.99. Yeah, you guys are just spoiled, man. You and your games. We couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. Yeah, it's been lights out ever since, man. Anyway, what else we got? What else we got? Let's see. Okay, Nexus Mod. Okay, Nexus Mod. What do you want? Nexus Mod wants feedback from Linux Steam Deck users on their new cross-platform app. Alright, what else you got? See here, I wrote about the brand new Nexus Mod app before, as it's quite promising and exciting development for the future of modding, especially for Linux and Steam Deck, and now they want your feedback. This is going to replace their previous app like Vortex eventually. Anyway, right now it's only made ready for Stardew Valley, since it's a very popular game for mods, and it's also cross-platform, so it makes it simpler for them to get all the features of the app ready. Then they say yesterday, July 1st, they announced the alpha release of the next generation mod manager, and their new product manager got in touch to mention they would be really keen to get feedback from Linux users. So this is your chance to ensure Linux and Steam Deck finally become a first-class citizen for game modding. And it says they said they plan to release an app update every 3 weeks going forward, and the next game they plan to add support for will be Cyberpunk 2077. See more on their new post. Exciting times ahead. You can grab it from their download page and source codes on GitHub. See the details and testing in their forum post. Yeah. You Linux gamers and you Steam Deck. You Linux gamers, desktop, laptop, Steam Deck. Spoil. We couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. Man, when the Steam Deck came up, man, it's been lights out. Yeah. I said Valve need to be in the news more. They listened, and yeah, they haven't looked back since. Oh yeah, they've been rolling ever since. Yep. Anywho, but that's any more news? Do I got anything else on the menu before I go? Gotta keep these Steam Deck fans happy. Gotta keep them happy, man. Just gotta keep them happy. They need their news. Thank you, Chris. Anyway, let's see here. What else we got here? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? New Starfield patch makes it easier to spend real money on mods in Steam. Spend more money on $70 dead. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah. You Steam Deck fans, you're good, man. News, deals, games, update. The usual. You're good. Yeah, you got plenty of games to play. Oh yeah. That 2 terabytes of storage. That's for all your launchers. That's for all your Protons. That's for Steam OS. That's what you use it for. You might put a game on it, but you want to keep that for all your launchers, all the files and apps, Creo Utility, Bazite, Chikai 4 Deck. You use it for all that. But when it comes to your games now, you want to put that on an SD card, 1 terabyte and up. You know, so yeah. And then go on from there. Oh yeah. Or 512 gigabyte. But make sure you leave some space for the updates for that game, if you get the point. But yeah, you guys are good, man. So many games to play, man. 15,000 plus 300 and some change, man. And more teams are just coming in, just marching in. And here comes the updates with the DLCs. Oh yeah, you guys are good. I know the Shadows of the Erdtree is giving y'all a challenge. I know it is. Yeah, so you guys are good, man. You're good. Yeah, Valve is on it, man. They're on it. Yeah, right now we're in the second half of the year, so oh yeah. Steam sale is going on right now. You're good. After the summer is over, then comes autumn, and then the autumn sale begins. And you know, more games are coming out, so yeah. You guys are good, and you will be getting more updates from AMD, and yeah, they're working on updates for the Steam Deck. You best believe it. So yeah, you guys, you're good. Okay, anything else on the Steam Deck front? Let's see what I got here. Oh yeah, you are good. Anyway, that's all the news I got to report. Hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars Star Trek thing. Board. Go. Peace.